XRP is getting close to a massive move higher in the market, and in this quick video I want to show you a lot of data points and charts that are currently pointing to something very explosive here for crypto and for XRP in the coming days and weeks. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And first off guys, I want to show you this chart, which is in comparison between Bitcoin and XRP on the weekly time frame. Now on the left hand side you can see the Bitcoin price, and this was actually a triangle that Bitcoin formed back in 2024. And what is interesting, Bitcoin has been trading within this triangle back then for 224 days in a row. Eventually we had to break out, even a retest, and since then we have seen massive continuation to the upside from 68k or so all the way up to $120,000. Now what is interesting, if we focus on the right hand side of the chart, we can see XRP's price action on the weekly time frame, and we have a similar triangle that formed at the end of 2024 and in the beginning of 2025. We're right now seeing the breakout and a retest, and we're currently at the same point where we were when Bitcoin was literally on the verge of exploding much higher. So yeah, I think that right now presents an amazing opportunity here for XRP and for crypto. You can also see that on the 4-day time frame. We have this range where the XRP price traded in since the end of November last year, and you can see that right now we are flipping this range into support for the first time. We had a fake out in the beginning of the year, but right now it looks like XRP is trying to hold this range as support, and the support line is located somewhere between $2.75 and $2.80, and we're currently trading at $2.91 from the point of recording. So yeah, this is an interesting chart to watch. And what is interesting, if we look at the past of XRP, 2023, we had a similar range. The moment we broke the range, we saw explosive continuation to the upside. Also in 2024, a similar range. We broke the range and we have seen a massive rally. And right now, once again, we broke the range. So are we about to see a massive rally once again for XRP? I think there is a high probability. Also, if you're someone that is trying to predict price action by looking at news events, then this is also a very interesting chart. This is XRP's weekly time frame on the line chart, and you can see that the most bearish news typically happens around a market bottom. So yeah, don't get trapped now guys. I do believe that we are getting very close to another huge reversal higher for crypto and for XRP. And that is also exactly what we see if we look at the crypto fear and greed index. This meter got reset back to neutral for the first time in a very long time guys, 53 on the index, and this is a massive buying opportunity right now. You don't want to fade this opportunity. We have been in greed for a long time, and that's why we also saw a correction in the crypto market, but right now it looks like social sentiment got reset. So definitely don't sleep on this opportunity. And another very interesting metric to look at are actually the funding rates across the board, and for the first time since a very long time we're seeing negative funding rates across many of the altcoins, and that has been a long time ago, and this shows you that sentiment is turning more bearish, negative. People are getting more fearful and are opening short positions. What you should understand is that the masses are typically wrong and not profitable in the long run, so going against these people is the best thing to do in my personal opinion. Not financial advice, but this is a massive opportunity. We can also see that a lot of whales are currently closing their XRP short positions, massive short positions worth millions of dollars. So this also tells us something about what is about to happen here in the crypto market and for XRP specifically guys. So yeah, right now is a massive opportunity. So if you want to buy or trade any altcoins, I would highly recommend the BTCC exchange. It's the first link down below in the video description. If you sign up to BTCC with my referral link, then you can claim a 10% deposit bonus for my audience exclusively, which is basically free money that you can use to trade with. And keep in mind, BTCC has been around for more than 13 years, and that tells a lot about this exchange. So yeah, if you're interested, check it out. It is the first link down below in the video description. Alternatively, you can also trade on Phemex or WEEX, because these exchanges are also partnered up with the channel and they're currently offering massive welcome bonuses as well. So definitely check it out. And guys, another thing that I want to show you here is on XRP's weekly time frame. You can see this downward sloping trend line with multiple touch points, and we are holding the trend line as new support for the first time. So this is actually a very bullish development, and this is also one of the reasons of why I expect continuation higher for the XRP price anytime soon. And my next price targets are of course around $4.50 to $5.50 here for the next days, for the next weeks potentially. And also if we take a look at the trend ribbons for XRP on the weekly time frame, then we can also see that the trend ribbon actually flipped bullish recently here on the weekly time frame. And the last few times that this happened, we saw significant moves higher for XRP. We have one here on the 11th of November 2024, bullish flip of the trend ribbons and the XRP price exploded. Also before that, we had a bullish flip here in April and the XRP price also exploded. And there's also one here at the beginning of November 2022, we had a bullish flip of the trend ribbons. Initially, we saw a pullback to the downside, but had you hold on, then you would have made significant profits with XRP. And right now we're seeing the same thing, guys. So yeah, this is absolutely an opportunity that you don't want to fade in this market. And if you're looking for altcoins to buy, but you don't know which altcoin to buy and you don't have any knowledge about TA, then one thing that you can use is actually on the CoinMarketCap website. And if you select the 60-day percentage, and if you click on it, then you can see the highest gainers in the past 60 days. And typically you want to ignore these coins because they already went up significantly. And if you buy in them right now, you run the risk of a significant pullback, of course. Of course, not financial advice, that can always explode further, but you always want to look for the best risk to reward ratio. So I like to look at some very solid plays here that haven't really pumped in the past 60 days. One of them, for example, is Celestia. We have a few others as well. We have Jupiter, we have Pepe, for example, we have IMX, significant good coins, good projects here that are still significantly undervalued in this market. So if you don't have any knowledge about TA, this is one of the good tools that you can use. And also guys, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. The official link to my account is down below. I'm posting additional XRP content, crypto content over there, which I'm not always publishing on YouTube. And you can also ask me questions right now on Instagram, so definitely check it out. That was it for today, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, for the amazing support. I think the rest of this year is going to be amazing for crypto and for XRP. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you very soon with another update. Bye bye.